I'm going to start by giving you the facts you need to answer all the questions. 4 16th notes tied together equals a quarter note. Remember that. So a quarter note equals 4 16ths. 2 16ths tied together equals an eighth note, which has one beam. Remember that. So 4 16ths equals a quarter. 2 16ths equals an eighth. And then 3 16ths equals the dotted eighth. One beam. Remember, an eighth has one beam, 16th has two beams, or two flags. And then, of course, we all know 1 16th equals 1 16th. So I'm going to put up these cards now. I'm going to clap and count them, have you clap and count, and you're going to name the equivalent behind that card. Let's start with the 4 16ths. Watch this. 1, E, and It's one clap held for 4 16ths. Ready, go. 1, E, and And if you were in a classroom full of people, use two fingers like this. 1, E, and So, what does 4 16ths equal? 4 16ths equals a quarter. Ready, count. 1, E, and Let's go to the next one. We have 2 16ths and then 2 tie 16ths. What does that equal? This pattern equals 16th, 16th, 8th. Let's clap and count. Ready, go. 1, E, and Again, ready, go. 1, E, and Let's do it this way. Same thing. Ready, go. 1, E, and So an eighth note equals 2 16ths. Clap and count. Ready, go. 1, E, and What does this equal on the other side of the card? What is the equivalent? The equivalent is 16th dotted 8th. 16th dotted 8th. Ready, go. 1, E, and Let's clap and count it in the tied equivalent. Ready, go. 1, E, and Flip the card. Same thing. Ready, go. 1, E, and How many 16ths are in a dotted eighth? There are 3 16ths in a dotted eighth. How many 16ths are in a 16th? There is 1 16th in a 16th. What is the equivalent behind this card? The equivalent is 8th, 16th, 16th. 8th, 16th, 16th. How many beams does an eighth note have? An eighth note has one beam. How many beams are in a 16th note? 16th notes have 2 beams. So let's clap and count the tied equivalent. Ready, go. 1, E, and Let's clap and count this equivalent. Ready, go. 1, E, and So it's eighth note, 16th, 16th. Ready, go. 1, E, and What is the equivalent behind this card? The equivalent is eighth note, eighth note. Eighth note, eighth note. Ready, count. 1, E, and Let's do the equivalent. Ready, go. 1, E, and let's do it as eighth notes. Ready, go. 1, E, and See? Eighth notes have one beam. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What's behind that card? Dotted eighth, 16th. Dotted eighth, 16th. There are 3 16ths in a dotted eighth. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Let's just clap and count the dotted eighth. Ready? Go. 1, E, and. Let's do the 16th. Ready? Go. Da. Put it together. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What is the equivalent behind the card? The equivalent is 16th, 8th, 16th. 16th, 8th, 16th. Ready? Count. 1, E, and da. And this one is considered a syncopation. Clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What's behind that card? 4 16ths equals a quarter note. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. How many beams are on a quarter note? There are no beams on a quarter note. That's what makes it a quarter note. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. So what is the equivalent? The equivalent is 16th, 16th, 8th. 16th, 16th, 8th. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Do that again. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What is the equivalent? 16th, dotted 8th. Dotted 8th equals 3 16ths. 16th, dotted 8th. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Do it again. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What is behind that card? The equivalent is 8th, 16th, 16th. 8th, 16th, 16th. How many beams are on a 16th note? 16th notes have 2 beams. How many beams on an 8th note? 1 beam. It's also 1 flag if you had it detached. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What's behind that card? What is the equivalent? The equivalent is 8th, 8th. 8th, 8th. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What is the equivalent? Equivalent is dotted 8th, 16th. Dotted 8th, 16th. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. What is the equivalent? 16th, 8th, 16th. See that? 16th, 8th, 16th. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. Ready? Ka. 1, E, and da. What is the equivalent? Quarter note. Ready? Go. 1, E, and da. So, the last thing we'll do is we'll do A and B. Which one is correct? I'm going to clap A. 1, oh, let me zoom out so you can see. 1, E, and 2, E, and that's A. Here's B. 1, E, and 2, E, and The answer is B. Let's do it. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and 2, E, and So remember, like I said, when you're clapping and counting with a whole class, use 2 fingers. Let's do another pair. Okay. I'll give you A, and I'll give you B. Here's A. 1, E, and 2, E, and Here's B. 1, E, and 2, E, and The answer is A. Ready? Go. 1, E, and 2, E, and Let's do another pair of beats. Okay, here's A. 1, E, and 2, E, and Here's B. 1, E, and 2, E, and The answer is A. Ready? Go. 1, E, and 2, E, and And one more pair. How many beams are on an eighth note? An eighth note has 1 beam. How many beams on a 16th note? 16th note has 2 beams. See that? 2 beams. How many 16ths are in an eighth? There are 2 16ths in an eighth. How many 16ths in a dotted eighth? There are 3 16ths in a dotted eighth. How many 16ths in a 16th? There is 1 16th in a 16th. And how many 16ths are in a quarter note? Here's a quarter note here. Quarter note equals 4 16ths. So I'm going to clap A and B. 1, E, and 2, E, and That's A. Here's B. 1, E, and 2, E, and The answer is B. Let's clap and count. Ready? Go. 1, E, and 2, E, and What kind of note is this? That's a 16th note. What kind of note is this? 8th note. What kind of note is this? Dotted 8th note. And what kind of note is this? That's a quarter note.